Yo, what up, street gods? There, Kim. All right, the Turbo Thought. So this is basically about how to uncover your hidden talent in photography. So this is an idea that I actually get from my mom, and the question is, why do people want to go on adventures? So if you think about certain trends with COVID, for example, people wanting to do overlanding, take their cars on road trips and stuff like that. It seems that the goal everyone actually has is to uncover their hidden potential. So, for example, with weightlifting and powerlifting, my personal curiosity was, how much can I lift and how strong could I get? And initially my goal was to deadlift 4 plates, which is 405 pounds. And after I did it, it was such a awesome feeling. And then I thought, could I do more? And then the next week I added 2.5 pounds to each side the barbell and deadlifted 410 pounds. And that was the big concept where I'm like, whoa. I always thought that 4 plates was so, kind of an impossible goal, but once I hit it, I went more. I'm like, whoa, can I do more? And eventually my one max was 475 pounds. My interim goal was to deadlift 5 plates, which is like what, 500 pounds, 505 pounds, I'm not sure. But so for me, it wasn't even lifting a certain amount of weight to be able to flex, like, oh, this is how much I could lift, whatever. It was just more fulfilling a personal curiosity, like what my limit was, testing my limits and going beyond my perceived limits. So for example, I never used a belt in my life. Sumo helped me lift more, mixed grip using chalk and stuff like that. And, no steroids, no human growth hormones, no weird supplements. And also I did this all fasted, right? No breakfast, no lunch, only a massive dinner. The only stimulant I took was black coffee. And so I feel that uncovering your hidden potential is quite an interesting goal. And photographically speaking, I think in order to achieve your personal best and to discover your own hidden talents, you kind of need to expose yourself to randomness, to chance, to new scenarios, to your ability, being able to travel, go on a small road trip, rent an Airbnb for the weekend, small road trip, whatever it may be. You just kind of need opportunities to test your limits. And also I think what it means is not just shooting one type of photography. So just not just shooting street photography, allowing yourself to shoot macro photography, nature photography, landscape, whatever. It's like becoming the Uber photographer is to photograph everything without prejudice, without judgment. And also, I think it's a good idea to stick to one given medium. So for me, that's black and white. The reason I like black and white is it's one fewer variable to think about, and you can just focus on doing it. Just shooting JPEG, RICOH GR III, high contrast black and white, whatever. And I think photographically speaking, the reason why photography is so great and interesting is, in theory, there is actually no limits. I mean, the only limit is your own personal life and your own personal death. So let's assume the given human potential lifespan is what, 120 years, let's say, right? So assuming you live to be 120 in good health, how many more adventures can you go on, excursions, places to travel to, even shooting around your neighborhood, stuff like that. Simple ideas you could integrate today, 30,000 step a day challenge. Try to walk 30,000 steps a day and just bring along your RICOH GR camera and then just photograph whatever you see on the way. And other goals could include a macro photography challenge for an entire day, only shoot macro, or a 1 meter challenge where you put your RICOH GR into snap focus mode, or whatever camera you use, to 1 meter and just focus on that distance. And I would also say don't worry too much about focusing on a project, on you know, having some sort of meaning in your photography. What's more important, just keep shooting, just doing it, and figure it out as you go.